here from Carnivalglory and Celebration Key. Alright, I get it, Carnival. You are super excited about your new baby. Do not make 4 announcements right back to back at 7 a.m. Please. Whew, that was a way rough wake-up call. But here we are, we're up, going to get some breakfast and hydrate a little bit with Gatorade, and then we will be out onto Celebration Key to explore. I really want to go out before it got too hot to really explore, and then maybe we'll find our chill spot for the day. But let's go see what we can find in Celebration Key and on Carnivalglory. I will see you around the ship while I continue to make those memories and not dreams, and live every day as a gift because that's what it is, thanks to my donor. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Breakfast up in the Lido, and then attack of the towel animals, of course. It's the port day.
Alright, so watch yesterday's vlog, and then you will see the irony of this. So we have the original poop cruise, and then there's us, who were just about it last night. Just a little bit, but the poop cruise twins, here we go.
Here is the entry into Celebration Key. I have made 2 other videos about Celebration Key, and I still didn't even cover everything. So look for those videos for more details. But the photo ops are absolutely amazing here. There's a lot of hidden ones, and they're a lot of fun.
Alright, so we're exploring the island some more. But it's not really an island, but we're exploring the island some more. And the guys don't know what's worse. Dealing with sober Holly or hangry Holly.
She wants some donuts right now.
I do want some donuts. And I thought they were over here, and I was wrong. They're only on the kids' side. So we're going to go try and find some donuts. Alright, so now we are on the kids' side, and we are at the food trucks that do not have a line 1,000,000 people long. So come over here to the kids' side today. It's a lot shorter, but they also have different choices. It's not all burgers and fries and chicken sandwiches like it was on the adult side. They actually have like tacos and quesadillas, donuts, and like fried mozzarella sticks and things like that. So over here on the kids' side, they have like 4 or 5 different trucks, but a different variety, no line. So, yeah.
Some wonderful lady just stopped by and gave us beer. Yay! And then here's some awesome photos that Bert took. Again, the photo ops are everywhere. Just search for them. And then we are headed back on the tram. We're going back to the ship. And now it's time for dinner. It is the traditional kind of debarkation last night dinner. I had the minestrone soup, the frog legs, the brisket, and the chocolate melting cake. And then it was time for the Love and Marriage show. You know you can't miss this show. It's on almost every cruise.
That's it. Larry, on a scale from 1 to 10, rate your first kiss. So it was, what magic ability does Deborah magic get? Ooh, Expelliarmus. You shall not harm Harry Potter. Yeah. Did you get that? No. So what magic ability does Deborah have over you?
The new question.
Milky Way, see the lights are fading, the heaven is operating. Tell me, oh, your sex is on fire. It's gonna be alright. Rising this morning, it's not the rising sun. at the club, oh mama, I'm just having fun. The stage unites, we swear out the law. Rolling down the street, talking windows, sipping on gin and juice. Turn around, every now and then I get a little bit tired of listening to the sound of my turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit tired. There's nothing better for the years to come back. Turn around. I'm in love with your body. Every day is covering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of me.
Good night from Carnivalglory. It is the end of the cruise. Packing papers have been sent and all of that. So let's do a recap of today. We were at Celebration Key and it was a very nice spot. Lots of pool space, lots of chairs, lots of umbrellas, which was super nice. I like the accessibility features of it. Was pretty flat and easy to navigate. Lots of bathrooms that were very well laid out and things like that. Downsides. I don't like that you have to only have one meal that's included on the island and that you have to have the whole meal at one time. Because I'm one of, I would like to get like my fries at one point, and then like my sandwich at another point, and like the dessert at a different point. So I wish that was kind of different. And then the main one for me is the no drink package use on the island. It needs to be included. The other competitors allow you to use it on their islands or resorts, and I think they need to follow, especially when they have the limit. There's no sense in not allowing it to be used on the island, but they're making their choices. So, but overall, Celebration Key was a lot of fun. Bring your walking shoes because you can do a lot of walking. I know my circles were definitely filled really quick. But it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun places to explore. And in my video that I had, it's its own video, I did not even get to explore it all or anything like that. So you can spend a lot of time there. But it's a lot of fun. Got back on the ship and I did some editing because there was a whole lot of footage, thus the 3 videos for today. And then it was time for dinner. It was good. It was the typical farewell dinner. It was kind of interesting on all the songs. They cut them off like halfway through. So I don't know if they were trying to rush or what, but we didn't get to hear the full songs, which I'm not complaining, but just an observation. So, dinner went fine, food-wise, all of that. Yeah. Then we went back to the casino for a little bit and did our picture pickup and things like that. And then it was time for the Love and Marriage show. And I mean, with any Love and Marriage show, it all depends on who they pick for the 3 contestant groups or couples. And this one was just a dumpster fire. That's the best way I can put it. A lot of just being lost in the questions and numbers and all of that, but yeah, it was interesting. One of the ladies that's been in the piano bar all week was in there, and she's kind of a hot mess in the piano bar, so having her up on stage, it totally fits. So, but it was fun. Lots of laughs and stuff like that. But then went to the piano bar, and I love Jamie. He is so much fun. He is also the entertainment head here on the ship, so kind of got little insider stuff and who's and what's and all that kind of stuff, but definitely knew how to entertain the crowd and interact and all of that kind of thing. He likes to tell stories of past cruises or events or stuff like that too, so it's kind of fun just to kind of get the behind the scenes stuff. But then we were going to go to comedy, but we didn't make it. We just stayed in the piano bar. It was a good vibe in there tonight, so we stayed. They closed about 15 minutes early today, but they finished off with a really good song that Jamie would not even let me record. He's like, no, can't record this one. So I didn't. I followed the rules,
but it was a lot of fun. And it's to the Frozen Let It Go song. So if you search, you might be able to find what that song was, but I can't speak of it. So then went to go to the nightclub, and the nightclub was already closed. They closed it way early. Lights were on, all of that. So we headed back to the casino, but we did not play. We were just hanging out, talking to people, watching them play, and things like that. And it was really busy since that was the only place open other than the late night buffet, which we skipped tonight because I was not going to even go up there. It was just packed in the casino, so I didn't want to even try up there. But then it brings us to now. So yay. I will say that I am surprised at this trip. It is not anything I thought it would be, especially with being on like holiday weekend, like 3 booze cruise, day cruises. It was a very different vibe. I'm not exactly sure if it's the ship, if it's the change of music or guidelines or what, but very different vibe. Not the fun ship vibe that I tend to get with Carnival, so I don't know if that's going to be a shift that I see across other ships. But yeah, this one kind of missed the mark for me. I did have a good time. I mean, there were fun parts and got to hang out with friends and things like that. But like the food was just meh, and the entertainment was good. I will say that like the piano bar and musicians were very good, but like the theater shows, meh, and music was like the DJs and sailaway party and things like that definitely lacked. I wasn't impressed with their recorded playings of songs, but that's personal preference and it's just mine. But would I book again? Yes, if the price was right. I wouldn't go out of my way to book this one again. I would go to Celebration Key again, but again, the price has to be right, especially with not having unlimited food or the drink package on the island. I would have to take that into effect, especially when it was the only port that we went to. So any other questions about Glory or my experience or anything like that, make sure you comment down below. I'll get you responded as soon as I can. And yeah, so we will see you on the next trip while I continue to make those memories and not dreams and live every day as a gift, because that's what it is, thanks to my heart donor. And please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next adventure.